Well, hello there. How are you? This is another YouTube live from Erlen Bakke here. So today is actually quite a big day. I have a investor meeting, here in Oslo. I haven't actually been going to do any pitches in a long time, and the reason for that is just because I kind of got fed up with rejections, I guess, and I didn't really want investors either. In the early stages, I wanted investment. I had crazy ideas. I didn't have a proven business model. I wasn't generating money, and at some point, about 3 years into my entrepreneurial career, I realized I didn't really want investors because when you have investors on board, it changes the game. Then you're looking for X amount of return. It turns from a lifestyle business into a performance business, basically. So you have different types of businesses. A lot of people, most entrepreneurs, kind of have a lifestyle business, which pays them a good salary and gives them the kind of lifestyle that they want. But then the level up from that is the performance business. So if you're looking to build a performance business, or if you find that your lifestyle business is kind of dragging along, or maybe you see some great opportunities in your lifestyle business where you see, oh, I can actually move to the next level, then you can go off and do a investment round. So an important thing when it comes to investment and investors is to have a good match. So you actually have to really like the investors that are investing in your business, and hopefully they've also invested in similar companies and have the same kind of life philosophy that you have in terms of what you want to produce. So the company that I'm seeking investment for is 360 Factory. We're developing a very exciting software as a service platform, and basically it's an outsourcing company. We do image editing in the Philippines, and a big part of this is impact investing. Impact investing is when you invest in a business that also returns a profit. So it's basically making your world a better place, but also generating profits at the same time. And any business should be generating profits so that they can grow and reinvest. My business has grown from 2015 to 2016, grew by 30%. And then 2016, so far this year, we've grown by 32%. So it's a growing business. It's a proven business model. And I know it will continue to grow. The question is, if we want to grow from sort of the amount of people we are to 250 people, then we really need to have investment to make that happen. So I'm working on one of my time blocks here. So basically, I work in time blocks, and I've got about 10 minutes left of my time block now. So part of that was actually doing this YouTube live. I'm still learning about YouTube live, and I try to do one topic Monday through Friday and share some of my entrepreneurial insights with the world. So in terms of investor meetings, there's a couple of articles you can Google, but there's quite a few points that they want to see. So one is, hopefully you got a proven business model. Hopefully you've got a great team, because they invest in the people. The people are what builds a business. So you have to have some great people. If you have any proof that lowers the risk for them to invest, the more proof you have, the more traction you have, the more likely they are to invest. If you go to an investor with an idea and you don't have any traction, then try to get as much traction as you can. Try to get a client to sort of pre-order products from you. You also need to know customer acquisition cost. So basically how much it costs to get a client, how long you keep a client. So you need to know those metrics. You need to know what kind of profit you'll be seeing when they invest, what kind of return on investment they will have. In terms of presentation sexiness, I guess people buy from people they like and trust. So if you can make them like and trust you, then that is a benefit as well. And what else? So I'm looking at my YouTube channel here, and it says offline. I'm not sure why it's saying offline, but maybe I am offline and I'm just speaking to myself. So if you're seeking investment, when you want something from somebody, it's always a good idea to create a relationship early on and then nurture that relationship. If you ask for money on the first date, it's kind of like if you're on a date, then asking for sex on the first date. You kind of want to let the relationship grow a little bit, make it mature, make it, so that you know each other, comfortable with each other, and then people get more comfortable in terms of investing. So that's definitely something that you can do no matter where you are in your business. You can always go out there and start mingling with the kind of investors that you want to have in your business. So you can go out there and go to venture capital meetups, go to anywhere where there's investors, and just be yourself and just be nice and read How to Win Friends and Influence People. So that you can come across in a nice way, that you listen, you use their name, you get them to talk about themselves, and you listen to what their needs are. So How to Win Friends and Influence People, very basic book, but very few people actually apply it, and people that apply it are typically doing very well in life. So I highly recommend reading that book. It's also Warren Buffett's favorite book, and then of course you can also use that in terms of getting more money into your business. So am I nervous about this investor meeting? I'm not nervous about this meeting because, first of all, I've known the investor for about 6 years. My company is profitable. We're making money. I know I have a proven business model. I know we'll keep on growing. And the question here is really more about scaling rather than whether we'll be alive or not. So when I went to investors before, I came in a sort of desperate way. I was desperate for their money. I learned a lot from going to investors before in Silicon Valley, in Norway, in London. But I didn't have I was desperate for money, and I think that came across, and there was a lot of elements that I was missing. But they saw me, and I'm really grateful for the people that did see me and treated me with respect. And of course, those are people that I now consider to reach out to in terms of this investment. And that's also why they treat you with respect. So always treat people with respect, because you never know where they'll end up and what they'll make happen. So because this video is not maybe working, or maybe it is working, if you have any comments, just comment below. I am the international best-selling author of a couple of books. You can check out Never Work Again on Amazon. You can also listen to my Hardcore MBA podcast, where I've interviewed hundreds of experts, Sendmasters, Navy SEALs, Navy SEAL commandos, and more. So I'm going to actually end this stream because I'm not 100% sure it's working, and I do need to go to my investor meeting. If you have any questions about investment meetings, I will update you on how it went tomorrow, and also give you my learnings from the investor meeting. Thank you, and